way, at this point, since it's starting to get late, a lot of rumors are starting to spread around town. There is no official confirmation of what's going on, so people are obviously starting to, you know, question why the hell is there still a blackout and what the hell is going on.
But yeah, I'm gonna like go as we're all heading inside. It's like, so yes, well, we kind of found a sword here in
I have a name, you know.
Nuisance.
You tell them your name then.
I told them. God damn it, do I need to seriously tell you my name again? Fine, I guess. She says that in a way that indicates that she clearly likes the sound of her own name. And goes, my name is Ashura. Also, you can call me Tainted Steel.
There you go. So Ashura here, we found her in a sort of prison. Demonic prison, to be exact.
Ah, yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. You so gallantly went into my cell room and liberated me. You were so very majestic, Iris.
By the way, she looks very suspicious since that's not how she worded it before.
Actually, she went in to pat the cat girl.
Wait. Before she says, Iris is going to try covering her mouth. You going to try dodging?
No, not particularly.
So yeah, she covers Alyssia's mouth. Yes, I was majestic and I saved her. Shush.
Alicia's eyes is like not giving any sort of affirmation to Iris's claim.
But essentially, we got this nice sword. We had a bit of a spat, and now we're back together again.
And that's the official story that we're gonna go with. Unless you decide that you're gonna keep me hungry for a little bit, in that case I might get talkative.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of things to eat later.
Now.
What am I meant to do, kill Fog?
Come on, just poke yourself on the blade.
Oh, right, you can feed off me. But I'm tired.
You're such a wuss. Right, so actually the true story of how we met
Okay.
Why, Iris? Is there something you want to tell us?
No. She looks dead serious.
Are you sure?
Yes. So, yes, that's the secret of the sword, I assure you. Don't worry, she's on our side.
I have one question.
Yes?
How is it you're able to tell a story without saying any actual details?
Oh, it was amazing, trust me. But, one detail you should know is that this prison was prisoners that went against the Overlord, which Ashura never actually told me why she was there.
Yeah, about that. It's complicated. I mean, it's old stories at this point. Does it really matter?
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me one day, but otherwise, I think it's good enough. Any other questions?
I just want you to promise me this won't end up how I think it's going to end up.
He's a suspicious type, isn't he?
By the way, she's gonna go, to be fair, he has every right to be.
Now, how come I get this weird, unfriendly treatment? How did he react when you told him about Morgana?
Oh, so there's another demon.
What do you mean? This is a demon, it's just a sword.
Oh shit, was that a secret? My bad.
I wish I could cover this sword's mouth.
No. Iris, it's been a long day. Just tell us, please. I just want to know so I can go to sleep and just pray.
I like her attitude. That's clear denial right there.
I assure you, it's nothing to worry about. I think we should get sleep.
If it's nothing to worry about, then why don't you just tell us?
She's like looking towards you, it's like, it's just a friend.
Come on, it can't be any worse than the other idiots than we've been dealing with all day.
I guess not. That's true.
I'm too tired to overreact right now. Just tell me.
I'm gonna just basically in my
Alyssia
mind.
puts like an arm on a hand on Aris's arm. Keep in mind that the Alvean idea of overaction is not the same as ours.
I gather it.
Look, we'll crucify you standing up rather than upside down, okay?
It's like, we'll crucify you tomorrow instead of today.
Look, how about we just get some rest? It's been a
Look,
long
you're
day.
not going. Come on, Iris. You might as well tell us now, so we can get this over with, and then we don't have to worry about it later. Lucretia is not dropping the subject.
I'm gonna basically look towards Morgana like in my mind and go, "It's up to you."
Cross-eyed.
She let down the sigh. Are you serious right now?
She's not dropping it. What am I meant to do? Stand here? I'm about to collapse.
I'm not a fucking pet exhibit, Iris.
I know you're not. Don't come out then. I don't mind. I'll just stand here and collapse.
Finally, the irritated Morgana decides to materialize next to Iris. And since you're already in the tavern and probably in one of the rooms resting, nobody's around to see it, so she basically materializes in her original form.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
just
instantly
gonna
back
look
in
at
the
I
dark.
don't need to describe her, you already know everything about her looks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
she's thick with
She's
two
a thick.
C's.
thick. I'm just gonna kind of look at her very tiredly, and just gonna kind of sigh.
She basically quietly just stares at both of you with an indifferent expression on her face.
So it's a staring contest then.
Pretty much.
To be fair, she is blind. So she's
Well,
gonna
they
win.
don't know that, but she's mostly blind.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a really done staring contest of who's done more.
I think it's
Paul
Morgana's
was
gonna
right
win.
then.
I suppose we should get this out in the open already, like, as well. And Alyssia produces a yellowish gem from one of her pockets in her hand.
Iris is
No reaction.
Yeah, Iris is looking a bit more shocked. Just like, what's that gem for again? Yeah, I remember.
Actually, like, are there any witnesses around right now?
No.
Nope, you guys are fine.
Are we in our own room?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay then. Well, the bow materializes. Oh, sorry, from the gem materializes a bow of pure lightning in Alicia's hand, which you've probably seen her use by now. But this is probably the first time you found out where it came from.
Actually, she doesn't.
Actually, the least of a surprise. That if anything, that's trying to undercut Iris's surprise.
Oh, yeah.
That's like you going, watch, and then you get the fucking dice from Avatar and it does the trick. But no, to reiterate, the Paul was right then.
Well, you did see something was for matter.
You may not be surprised, boy, but that's because you're ignorant. That weapon is made from a very powerful soul.
Oh, right.
Specifically the
Yes.
soul of a demon.
Yes, we have some weapons that are crafted from souls of demons.
That doesn't shock me.
Really?
To be
Alyssia-
fair, Iris, I think you blew his mind a couple of times today. That's hardly anything to be surprised.
This is not my fault.
Now I see why you aren't priest.
I'm not sure I can be considered a priestess anymore, but I still follow her.
No,
No.
Anyway, are we done with this little show and tell?
we're all damned, aren't we? That's what Noble Moon is. The ones who
proud
give
of
up
you,
our
Klein.
own
You've
souls
come a
for
long
everyone
way.
else.
Oh, whoa, I haven't given up my own soul for anything. What are you talking about?
Since you guys are moving over the conversation, you see that Morgana clearly is tired of all this shit and she just evaporates and goes back inside Iris.
As she evaporates, I'm just shaking my head and just going to bed.
This entire time I've been trying to work out what was so different about all of you. that Albert told me to come here. And now I know.
I can assure
It's all
you.
the demons. They're
You're all
just in-
damned.
By the way, I'm gonna hold my hand
You're
and
all
go.
what?
That looks into the abyss.
I'm gonna hold up my hand and go. Actually, we were kind of like this before any demonic things. I kind of. There's literally nothing different about us. That there's. It's like trust me, this weirdness came before the demons.
No, with like
At
a
this
look
point-
of understanding on my face, I get out a dagger and I cut open my tunic so that you can see the mark of the Omade, the sword painting down, and go, now I know why I'm here, what this is all about.
Oh God, he's going full flipping jihadist.
You
why?
know what? I
Also,
guess
that's
if
the
we're
first time
sharing-
anyone in this group has seen that mark.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
I have
this
seen
is
it.
everybody's first time seeing that mark on you. Apart
I've
from your
seen it.
sister.
But you know, she doesn't count. She's allowed to hear the secrets.
but what is it?
You could probably roll religion. You've got a very good chance of knowing.
Oh right, I
since you
do.
were a
I keep
priest.
forgetting I'm actually a priestess.
That's what you just said.
Yes,
you were not a
forget
proper
We all
priest.
forget
You fucking
you're actually
think you
a
are, that's
priestess.
great.
We all forget you're actually.
Right, I got very low intelligence though, so
Although
Oh, that
Alyssia
doesn't
might.
apply to anybody.
do I know?
One roll religion, or
I'd
is
say
it specific
you'd roll
knowledge?
history for you, wouldn't it? Because you'd be knowing it through contacts and times it's happened in the past.
Yes, you can either
Wow.
roll history or religion.
Yeah.
Do I know?
So Eric
Apparently I'm
probably
regional.
gets it. Alyssia probably hasn't heard of it.
Huh.
I'm just taking off my plate armor and shaking my head.
Well, I guess we all got a few secrets to share then.
Well, I guess if we're all sharing, I've died twice.
By the way,
At
it was
that, I whip around to you and go, twice?
Twice?
I think it's unison. Everybody says twice. Once is too
Once on the
much.
front lines, but nobody noticed.
Alicia stares. Alyssia is like, I would be very interested in learning how you did that.
By the way, at this point, Ashura finally pipes up. Ouch, you died and nobody noticed? That's cold.
Well,
Who let this happen? Tell me right
I-
now. Who let this happen?
it's not important right now.
It is
Anyway,
important.
nobody noticed because I was only dead for a minute. Anyway, the second time was recently when you all were during that whole escapade with that the demon that showed up to attack
Do it,
Horatius.
Amanda. You know you wanna use the word.
That fucking bitch slut. I fucking thought. Anyway. So, she also killed me, so that was the second time I died.
I
Man, now
see.
I'm jealous. Even I haven't died that many times.
You've died before? Never mind. We need to keep on track.
Oh, that's how I became a sword, dummy.
Okay.
Anyway, I just continued taking off my plate armor.
Wait, actually, this should answer that. Wait, were you made by the Artificer, perhaps? Or someone like him?
I don't know who you're calling an artificer, but yeah, I was crafted into a blade shape by somebody. Eventually, however, since I'm powerful enough, I managed to regain my intelligence and sentience, so I started taking over the people that were using me.
So what you're saying is that my bow will eventually do the same.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Well, at least we got some heads up on that then.
I mean, it's not gonna happen anytime soon, probably not in your lifetime, considering it still doesn't even understand its own position. It's still in a stasis. Then it has to become sentient, it has to become self-aware, it has to grow in power, start manipulating your mind. It's a long and arduous process, let me tell you.
Interesting.
I mean, you can help the boss along if you want to, but honestly, why would you?
Yes, why would I? By the way, is Horatius Klein still in the room?
I'm still staring at little Lulu, like, with
Lulu,
great
why?
concern.
Wait, are we all gonna be sleeping in the same room, or are we going to be sleeping in different
You
rooms?
actually have two rooms.
Oh. Wait, 2 rooms?
You can use them as you wish.
Oh, wait. Who gets to shack up with Horatius?
Oh, Alyssia,
I assume
you
that I
naughty
will.
girl.
I'm assuming that I am.
So whose room are we currently in?
Well, I'm assuming ours
Concern.
because I'm just putting all my plate armor around.
Okay, fair enough. Alyssia actually walks towards the door. I mean, Horatius had his chance. He rejected her. Anyway, before she exits, she puts a hand on Horatius's shoulder. You may think of us as evil, Horatius, but unfortunately for you, we're a necessary evil.
I'm not evil. Damned.
Same difference.
Right, Alyssia.
As you have that little exchange, Ashura, who is surprisingly noisy now that people are around her and she's catching up and not lonely anymore, pipes up in that conversation as well and goes, "To be fair, fighting fire with fire is a viable strategy."
If you
See?
want
She
everyone
gets
to get
it.
burned.
Oh, I get the feeling that you've seen quite a few battlefields, QG. Do you really feel you can walk out of any battlefield unscathed?
I continue unbuttoning the rest of the shirt, showing the, quite frankly, ludicrous amount of scars I have just from that one bridge. And respond with, no, every battle leaves a scar. But that doesn't mean we lose our souls just to win easier.
Oh, I definitely like him. Hey, Iris, hand me over to him.
Why?
I want him to touch me.
No.
Oh, come on, just for a little bit. It's gonna be so fun corrupting him.
No.
Would you just
That
fuck off,
sounds
maybe?
dirty.
Anyway.
Look, we've all had a long day, and I need time to process all of this. We'll meet in the morning and decide what we're going to do. Meantime, good night.
Is there a separate room I can go in?
Clunk off the
Yes.
rest of my armor while you're all standing there and just go over to a bed.
Iris, as you're starting to leave, Ashura pipes up one last time. Remember, Klein, you can hold me in your big, strong, muscular hands anytime you want.
We're both Klein.
Yeah, but Iris told him his name is Klein, so that's why she's saying Klein.
His name is Horatius Klein. I'm Lucretia Klein. Refer to us by our actual names.
Too long.
Sure thing, dear.
Rolls eyes. I'm just climbing into bed at this point.
I'm gonna lock the door behind me in my
He's
in
gonna
the
get
room.
sexually frustrated sometimes, right, Alicia?
Alyssia makes the quiet notation that the sword is an absolute slut.
I think you mean the sword is competition.
The sword may.
As you guys are going, the
sexual
sword actually
predator.
turns to you, Alicia, and says, he's gonna get sexually frustrated sometimes, right?
I'm sure.
I wish.
Unfortunately, post-battle coitus does not seem to work with him.
He
Let's
just
debate
hasn't
my
met the
training.
right girl. Trust me, when he senses my bloodlust, when he decapitates a few people, he's gonna wanna do it right then and there.
You have the body of a child.
I'm a sword, I can have whatever body I want.
Bloodlust, you say? Interesting.
Oh yes, it is felt it actually. Oh, it feels so good when you decapitate somebody and drink their blood. It's amazing.
It does,
No
doesn't
feeling
it?
like it.
Thankfully, I'm going to just assume that is only when you're physically attached to me.
By the way, Iris, as you can probably tell, Alyssia and the Blade happen to be predators of a similar kind, so they can probably be very attuned to each other.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's why I'm also worried about maybe giving her over. Hey, kill this person! Fucking sure! Dude!
Kill this person. I came!
I mean, if you give the Blade to Alyssia, at some point you're probably... Wait, did you corrupt Alyssia? No, we're just really working well together. What gave you that impression?
Did you corrupt
Did you
Alyssia?
corrupt
No,
Alyssia?
she
No,
was
she
actually
corrupted me.
nicer. I was actually nicer before this.
I think Alyssia is actually corrupting me.
She's bad news, man.
Gotta stay away from that girl.
Yeah, how about this? The
Yoink.
next time we have some free time, I'll teach you to use that sword so you can kill me properly.
No, this is how you stop Vendrick. I'm not sure I should take advice from Vendrick on this matter.
Oh no, I've said this multiple times. Anything I do on one character
It's like
actively fucks over the other
Vendrick
character.
tells me, it's like, for fuck's sake, like this is how you do it, alright?
But yeah, should it be next morning then? And should we do some bonding? Just bonds.
Bonding.
Team
Do it.
bonding equals beating the shit out of each other
Like I
until
said,
we don't
bacon and
hate
eggs
each
for
other anymore.
breakfast, so you don't have
Yep.
to worry about breakfast. You can get on with your days.
Oh yeah, by the way, question: can I, in the like letters about information and contacts and shit, like can I also incorporate like a question for someone who sells anti-mage weaponry?
That can easily be arranged here. Depending on what type of stuff you're looking for. Lethal, non-lethal.
I mean, if I were to just, like supply my highest wish, I want to find something that takes away magic from an area.
That can be arranged with some special grenades that have dust powder that nullify magic in an area. Something that Royland actually used. But they're quite expensive. Can you afford
I mean,
them?
ideally, she would like to learn how to make them herself.
Well, you can maybe buy one and try to, you know, set it apart, see what it's made out of. You
suppose.
do have some knowledge of alchemy thanks to Royland giving you a hand, so maybe you can, you know, reverse engineer the process.
I mean, apparently there's an entire city-state devoted to alchemy, so
That is also true.
Isn't that where he learned it?
probably.
Maybe. All we can say about Royland is he's a man of the world and a man of the ladies.
Especially the latter.
Yep.
Although
He
currently
probably
he's,
learned about these things by screwing somebody. The
Although-
Alyssia style.
or actually, or well, currently he's a man on a mission.
Mission from God.
Yeah, he's currently seeking out Vendrick to greet him with a nice cold steel dagger right through the heart.
I mean, come on, I was going easy on him the first time. Don't make me try.
Vendrick's only reply is gonna be, "This isn't even my final form."
So Vendrick's reply is he finally gets there, steps on my pre-prepared teleport trap, sends him back to your base. I just go, look man, I said one promise. I made one promise I wasn't going to kill you, okay? Don't make me kill you.
One thing. I promised one thing.
One thing.
No, anyway, like after, like apart from these sending messages thing, like Alyssia has no plans for the day really, at the moment.
Well, over breakfast, there's only really two things we need to settle out.
Oh,
We need to work out when, you know, whatever they're doing is going to happen, and what we're going to do to stop it. We don't know enough to really work on here, and I don't actually know anything about Logan other than what you people have told me.
is this in character, by the way?
That was in character, yeah.
Well, that's because we don't know that much ourselves.
Right. Let's start spitballing. So we know he's willing to go to absolutely any lengths to win, right?
Oh,
That's
yes.
correct.
Alicia, if you were sitting where he was sitting right now, what would your plan be?
That depends what my goal is. What
Well, we
does
can
he wish to
safely
accomplish?
assume he wants to take something. If he wanted to destroy it, they would have attacked moments after the generator went up.
So you suspect that they may want to steal?
And with all the robots and security down, it'll be much easier. So what's worth stealing here?
That's a good question.
Maybe we should ask Tina?
Or the mayor?
You mean the vice president?
Alyssia,
barely
since you
counts as
have
a
an
mare.
excellent memory, you get a flashback to what happened last time for everybody's convenience. Logan was getting on the vice president's case about how he should tell you where they got this tech from. And at that point, the vice president clamped up like crazy.
Oh, right. Well, Alyssia mentions that. Because I can't be asked to repeat it. Well,
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I think the answer's obvious then. Alyssia
Well,
should have a
evidently.
little chat.
given the conversation, we can surmise that they stole the technology from the demons.
But he might know something about it.
Actually, I suppose it's possible that they actually captured a demon. And is holding that demon somewhere. Perhaps that is what he's after. Something else occurs to me.
Go on.
What if that airship and Logan are not exactly related, as in they might not be working together? Perhaps the commander of the airship generally wants to attack the city, and Logan is simply taking advantage of the situation.
That's a valid hypothesis. I can't really
It's what I would do,
confirm or deny it.
although I dare say I would not perhaps be quite so flashy about it.
So would we say we're all agreed that the next thing we should do is have a chat with their vice president?
Ah yes, a chat.
And would you like us to come with you, Alyssia, or is it better left to your own equation? Is that giving you a look of I know exactly what you're going to do?
I mean, unfortunately, wait, actually, is there a... no, there isn't a skill specifically for interrogation in this game.
Well,
Generally, you just describe it in enough detail until the GM gets awkward and squeamish enough and tells you the information. That's what I do.
another tactic can be you can just straight up use torture. There's a heal skill, so that's basically the torture skill.
Wait, is
Now,
heal... what?
granted, your healing skill is probably bad, but because of who your character is, I'm gonna give you
You know-
a bonus for using it as torture.
You know, if the heal skill is the torture skill, you know who's an absolutely amazing torturer?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but that's usually how in these games healing works. It doubles down as the torture thing, because you're basically trying to harm somebody without killing them.
I mean, we're talking about medicine here, right?
Yeah.
Medicine.
Usually, yeah, so, but, well...
Like I said, if you're using it for torture, I'll give you bonuses.
right then. I suppose I need to figure out where the vice president is, then.
That one shouldn't be too hard. Not exactly an inconspicuous man. Do you need us to prepare you somewhere to take him back to, or is it best that we just leave you to do your thing?
Perhaps it's best to try to avoid connecting that to, well, Noble Moon at all.
Fair enough. Okay. While you're off on a shopping spree, call it, what should the rest of us be doing? Iris, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, by the way, Iris looks like she was concentrating on something, like she was doing something with her own mind, but she looks up and goes,
Tricky fart?
"Oh, sorry, well, we have to wait for representatives for now. We should... Alyssia, you have people watching the tower, right?
In a sense.
So we can hope for... I don't think we can bring the entire battalion through, so... Right now...
Without bringing in Henry to set up a proper teleportation like back in the tavern, no, it's impossible.
Yeah. That would take too long. So, for now, we're gonna have to wait, gather information. And I want to wait for that girl as well. She has the only working machines in the city so far.
So you think we should track her down?
Yeah, but doesn't seem like they know where she is.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! damage. I'm in a giant ass robot.